This is the truth about being an NFT YouTuber. So this is going to be a different kind of video. What I wanted to do is I wanted to kind of talk about the effort that goes into the content and the videos that I make, the influence that I can have, and what you should also be looking out for when you are watching videos like mine and other people's videos, and to get an insight from my perspective when it comes to making these types of content. So the first thing I want to say is that on the day that I get hit up about 2 to 5 times a day, people asking for promos. Now these are projects that some can be good, some can be bad, but they're just asking for promos. There are a lot of projects out there that don't know how to market themselves. They don't know how to get their name out there. And what they do is they come across a video like mine. They go, hey, this guy would be good. Maybe he'll do a video on me. They then reach out and start offering me money. Now here is a look at the last 24 hours. I've got 6 DMs from people looking for promos. I've blurred their names just to kind of be polite and respect their privacy, but this is what I kind of get hit up with. And when it comes to the types of messages that I get, now sometimes I'm being offered NFTs and other times I'm offered percentages of the actual drops themselves to promote them, even though they may be a cash grab. Now, from my perspective, I don't want to accept any of these, because the moment that I start accepting paid promos, it starts to tarnish the brand, and it starts to tarnish the trust that we have together as sort of video creator and video consumer. Now I know that there'd be other people out there that would want to take these on. Now the fact that there are about 5 promos hitting my DMs every single day, and on average each is kind of offering me 0.05 ETH, or equivalent, that ends up being around about $1,000 a day that I could be taking in promo money. That's $7,000 a week. That's a lot of money that's left on the table by not acting on these. So what I do want you to know is that when I am making a video, I'm making a video about a project that I genuinely like the look of, that I genuinely believe in. It's one of these projects that I've done my due diligence. I've done a bit of research, and when I kind of say something, it's something that I really look forward to kind of sharing with you, because if I did want to just make some money, I could take a percentage cut. I could absolutely pump a project and then it would dump on you and other people, which isn't fair. So with the other YouTubers in this space, the ones that have 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 followers, they would be getting much, much more. Now what's hard is that you can't tell what projects are promos for these people and what are projects that they genuinely believe in, because it's very easy to persuade and hide a promo within a project. So when you are looking at someone going, these projects will 10x, these projects will 100x, look at the stats behind that project. Start to develop your own researchability and checklist, because if you listen to everyone, even myself, at face value, you're going to lose money in the NFT space, and that's not good, because then you're going to be left with a bad taste in your mouth when it comes to this community. What this community should be about is it should be about investing into projects that you believe have long-term, buying into a community, and then being tight with that community and working with something. So what I'm trying to say is that the NFT community as a whole should be its own community. It shouldn't be about trying to run up a cash grab and extract money from people that are kind of viewing your content. I really want you to kind of look at this video that I'm making and take this information as a way to kind of show that there are lots of genuine projects out there and scam projects out there that want DMs, and these are going to slip through. There will be someone with weak hands that will want to take that promo money. I've contemplated taking these promos myself, but I really don't like the idea behind it. If I do talk about a project and show a project, I want to 100% believe in that project. I would like to buy into that project myself. That's the way that it comes down to it. And that's the reason that I like to do some of these deep dives and just look at the statistics and not look at the subjective nature of the projects, but look at the objective nature of these projects. The numbers don't lie, and when you can base your decisions off investing in the NFT space off numbers and statistics, and you remove the emotion, you're more likely to make better decisions when it comes down to it. The only emotional decision I like to bring into the NFT buying is, do I like the artwork? Because if the economics go to zero, are you still going to be happy looking at that picture of a cat or pixelated item? If you have a look at accounts like this, Hustle, NFT Promoter, you can see here that they've got 99,000 followers. But when you have a look at some of their tweets, this is a pinned tweet, it has 170 replies, 210 retweets. This doesn't look like the type of project that has 100,000 followers. Now these types of projects will charge 0.1 ETH when it comes to promoting, what people do is they spend 0.1 ETH, they then realize that they get maybe an influx of 10 or 20 followers. They might get a little bit more, but they don't get the ROI, the return on the investment that they've put in. Then what happens is they see some content being put out on YouTubers with an audience, and then they reach out to them. And that's where this comes into it. The fact that people are out there trying to release their work, they don't know how to, and they try to go straight to the source. The best way to get on the radar of someone like me or some of these other YouTubers is to put out some quality content. Everyone puts out the same cycle through promo, does a Discord DM spam sesh, and then that's it. They expect that they're going to sell out. The big projects that sell out, they usually have a public figure behind them. And that's why when I talk about projects having a public figure, I get really excited about them, because that is usually a good indication on what's going to happen, because someone doesn't want to tarnish their own personal name. It's very easy for an anonymous person to spin up a project and then just spit it out. Now, Giancarlo did a great video. I've got it linked up here. You jump in after you watch this video, of course, about how someone could spend $5,000 and get someone from Fiverr to create the smart contract, create the artwork, and just pump out absolute crap. And they're not putting stuff into the community that people want. And that's why I do like it when it comes down to the artwork. When you look at the artwork, if you can tell that it looks like some effort's gone into it and it's not just a cash grab, that's a good sign when it comes down to these projects. Because like I said, I do get all of these DMs and they all look the same. They're either pixel related or they look like they're a project from Fiverr. So the overarching message that I want you to take away from here is that anything that you see that I put out, I'm putting my heart into. I'm doing the research. I'm putting my name behind it, and I'm putting my reputation behind it. I'm not taking these promos and trying to take the quick dollar. What I want to do is I want to build a strong trust relationship between me, the creator, and you, the viewer. I want you to be able to look at something that I've put out and know that it's come from a place of honesty and worth, and it's not coming from a place of trying to line my pockets at your expense. And that is something that you should be careful of when it comes to the NFT space, especially on YouTube, because there are lots of promos out there. These people wouldn't just be DMing me, they'd be DMing every single person in the space. So that's something I want you to be aware of. I don't want you to be the person that's filling someone else's bag. So like I said, this is a different kind of video. If you did find value in it, please consider subscribing. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.